hang time, moving the plug and the power, ayy, came with a
Rip City, Portland, Oregon. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Porzingis is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Doncic, and it's George in at the point. And for Portland, Cowan connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Chris, what would you tell a young player that maybe a couple years ago burst onto the scene were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell them success is a journey. But even if they would have won a Rookie of the Year award last year or a championship, that doesn't make them successful if they don't come with that same work ethic the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make this year better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Good direction. From the arc, it's rebounded by Dallas. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Passes it to Valentine. And here's McCollum. Pass to Lillard. "11 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 6.
Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
Kept alive. And the dunk by Porzingis.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Here's McCollum. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nurkic the pass to Collins. Here's McCollum. Nurkic trying to get open. McCollum no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Kanter. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Porter. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. And George gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Trent, guarded by Curry. Will it go? 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, I really like the energy of Cousins. The way he sets pick and rolls with his force to the rim is exactly what you want your center to be doing.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And George gets it to go.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Cousins, no one around him. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 13. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Cousins pulls it in.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Simons, defended by George. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
Fires from the wing. Misses off the left iron. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to Simons. To the paint. And Cousins throws it down.
Whenever Cousins get that close to the basket, it's game over for the D. He is such a forceful presence, especially when he's dunking.
And here's George for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter concludes in a double. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The 8-footer. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Free throw good from George. Trailblazers trail by 14. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Here's Porzingis. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from George. George has got 6 in the quarter. Portland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Here's Simons. Yep, that one goes.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Trailblazers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Cousins. Over Porzingis. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 6.
Oh, that's a good decision. Rise and fire. Cousins is a lethal mid-range shooter.
Passes to George. From deep three-point range. Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. And here's McCollum for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And through one half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Porzingis is out there with Porter. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's George in at the point guard position. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody, move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
To the inside, Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot by Lillard wide open. No good from the wing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And George, here we go.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Dishes to Nurkic. And he lays it straight in.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle.
Here's Simons taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Cousins. No good on the shot, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From deep, short, and again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Trent can't hit.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's the pass to Cousins. Here's Trent, guarded by Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 3 from George connects again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. Here's Simons. Goes back up, and it's good. 2 points. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
George way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
For Portland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Right outside. Back to George. It'll count. No good there. And so it's Dallas with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been out. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Valentine, Little out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 4 assists in the game.
No, he's one of the best passing fives in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish on the floor.
George, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. George passes to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Right against McCollum. And it's sent back by George. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins comes in for Little, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Enes Kanter. Jackson comes in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porter. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
All right, I'm telling you, don't let Lillard get in rhythm. Once he's feeling it, he's going to burn you on every possession.
And here's George for 3. But they'll get another chance. The rebound by Turner. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lillard against George. Inside, Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now, here's George. Defense is right there. And another one falls.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always
Lord,
been
Kevin.
this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the
I
old
do.
fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. Ariza with the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Marjanovic, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now George. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win to come into an opponent's building. And tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Guys, listen up. I just got a call from the league office. They informed me that Che is, this guy with this thing on his head he likes to call a haircut.
Hey, don't play my cut, man.
And with this guy's going to be an all-star captain this year.
Oh, that's dope. Hey,
Congrats, man.
appreciate you, man. You sure? Hey, you a hater, man. Don't be a hater, all right? Yeah.